forces of nature, and conscious evolution, which is some sense of, for me, some sense of freedom is there. I can do something, I can achieve something. So what we call as free will. Now, is that true free will? There's nothing. But using our free will, we are trying to conquer nature. All this air conditioning, all this flight, we are trying to overcome nature. To that extent, yes, we are able to express free will. Effect of nature, we are trying to reduce. So that can be used for conscious evolution also. So let us understand this. You saw chakras. Chakras are vortex of energy. In this vortex of energy, there are 6 centers: Mooladhara, Swadhisthana, Manipura, Anahata, Vishuddha, Adna. These chakras, chakra means circle, but in yogic system, they're represented as flowers. Flowers with different petals. Why it is represented as flowers? Because these chakras can flower. That means they can open up. So do you know chakras? These chakras are opened up. In reality, chakras are downwards. They're buds. See, the flower can be like this. Flower, before flowering, what will be like this. All right. So they'll be like this. Actually, in most of the people, they'll be like this. Higher centers. They're not open fully. See, the chakras are shown as flowers. The flower will bloom, right? Means growth happens, expansion happens, is flowering. But most of the people, the higher level chakras are like buds. They're not bloomed. They don't have energy. Right? So the chakras are 2 types. One is fully bloomed chakra, which is flower. Or the chakras are bud. And these buds, in many people, they're downward facing. So it looks beautiful picture. Every flower is bloomed. That's a fully bloomed enlightened being. Where most of the people, they are buds like this. Understand? And the chakras are downward facing in the form of buds. Only when the energy comes up, they will open up like this. Otherwise, they are like this. So entire spiritual journey or yogic system is to send the energy so that chakras will open up, they bloom rather than buds. Understand the bud and bloom. Okay. So picture wise, everything looks like a chakra and flower and all, but it's not really so. Depending on where you are in evolution, it'll be like this bud, or if it's opened up, it'll be flower. And it can be partially open flower also, because energy is not full. The yogic system is to send the energy so that the flower buds will bloom into flowers. So the yogic system works on the energy system to make the bud into a flower. So how many flowers you have? So this actually is coming. In God, we offer flowers. We pluck from flower from some plant and offer to God. The real symbology of this is the flower is our chakras, bloom chakras. The bloom chakra is an offering to divine. That's the meaning of that offering. Are you offering bloom chakra or bud? I don't know, but you are offering something. Chakras have petals. Okay. And these petals represent, I said, energy and mind work together. So the petals represent the energy channels, nadis, as well as mode of operating your mind. The functioning of the mind also is represented by petals. Mooladhara chakra has 4 petals. Okay. Swadhisthana, or next chakra, which is sex center, is 6. Manipura is 10. Anahata 12. Vishuddhi 16. Adna 2 petals, but they represent 96. Sahasrara means 1000. Okay, actually it's like represent 1,44,000. So these are not random numbers. Okay, when I take each chakra, I'll tell you exactly what is that about. Right? In each chakra, there's an alphabet letter written. Lam, Vam, Ram, Yam, Hum, Om. So this is actually called Bija Mantra to awaken the energy in the chakra. To open up the chakra, energy has to be sent. That energy, sending that energy is through Bija Mantra. Sound is the energy. The sound energy can be helped to bloom the chakra. That's called Bija Mantra. First thing. Second thing is the petals of the chakra represent modes of the functioning of the mind, vrittis. Also, it represents the energy channels, nadis, because mind and energy work together. They are partners. Y4, Y6, Y10, Y12, I'll take up, and each chakra I take up. Okay. And each chakra is a color. You can see, the color is there. Right? So the color has also meaning. The color of the rainbow is Vibgayar. Violet, indigo, blue, green, yellow, orange, red. Violet is the highest color, means highest frequency. The chakra with the highest frequency is called Adma chakra. Chakra with lower frequency is called Mooladhara, red color. Violet, indigo, blue, green, red. Vibgayar, violet, indigo, blue, green, yellow, orange, red. The lower frequency chakra is red. In between various colors to represent where they stand in the frequency. The chakra and frequency will take a separate class. So all these things are done. It's not randomly. It's not imagined. They have the very precision is there in that. Lot of precision. So each chakra has a devata. Jiva means individual consciousness. Deva means universal consciousness. Each chakra has a devata. The consciousness which operates for the chakra. This is called devata. Chakra and chakra devata will take a separate class. Are we clear? So now this petal combination we will understand. Mooladhara has 4, Swadhisthana has 6, 4 plus 6, 10, 10 plus 10, 20, 20 plus 12, 32, 32 plus 16, 48. How many ho gaya? 48 plus Bija Mantras, Lam, Vam, Ram, Yam, Hum, Sam, Om, Hum. Okay. So 48 plus 5 Bija Mantras. 6th Omkara will not add as Bija Mantra. 48 plus 53. What happened to that? 53 alphabets of Sanskrit. Sanskrit has aksharas. So the aksharas are written in the petals. Acha. Because you know what is why? Akshara is the alphabet. And Om is the root. From Om everything comes. Word is the world. Word becomes the world. Word is the world. Word is the world. No word, no world. Shabda Brahma. Word is world. Shabda Brahma comes from the Akshara Brahma. The Akshara Brahma is written in these petals. Why word is a world? Why word is world? Suppose you don't have a language, you cannot think. Then what world do you speak of? You are one with the world. Because you don't have a sense of me and the world. A child has no word. Child has no word. Child is one with the world and our language. But for the child, there's no concept of world also. Child is thus existence. I am. That's all. Your word is the world. And using your word, you create the world. You create your world. There's a word, word and world. That's why in Bible it said, in the beginning there was word. And God created the word with the world. Word with the word. The Omkara was there in the beginning and universe was created out of Omkara. Omkara is in the Atma chakra. The beginning of creation happens here for us. That's why Om is in the Atma chakra. Everything else is Bija mantra. You are creating your world constantly. How? A stupid world. So you are creating a stupid world for yourself. I am a fool. You are creating a fool out of yourself. I am happy. You are creating a happy person. So what you speak of yourself becomes yourself, and what you speak on the world becomes world you. You are creating yourself and the world constantly. Word creates your world. So need to be careful what world you are creating for yourself. A miserable world. I am suffering all the time. Tathastu. Blessed. I am grateful to the universe. Tathastu. So your word becomes your world. The word becomes your creation. That's why 52 alphabets are there. 53 alphabets are there in that. So look at this. 4, 6, 10, 12, and 16 becomes 48. Okay. 48 and Adna chakra has 2 petals. 48 into 2 is 96. Because 1/2 of Adna chakra, left half, will control the right half controls the left half. So 96 aspects of mind is there in Adna chakra. Okay. That's why Adna chakra, 2 petals are there, but the 2 petals represent 96. Put 96 petals is confusing. So masculine and feminine, 48 masculine, 49 feminine, together is 96 in the Adna chakra. Then comes the Sahasrara. So what it means is 96 means if Adna chakra is awakened, all the lower chakras are awakened. So you don't have to focus on each lower chakra. Adna chakra is the master, boss. It was in the lower chakras also. So awakening 96 is the potential of Adna chakra. When the Adna chakra is fully awakened, many siddhis will manifest. The 96 includes all those siddhis also. Powers of the mind. Whatever you have is very little powers. So higher powers of mind manifest. That's what siddhis are. That's why 96. Whether you reach 96 is a different question, but 96 is the potential. Right? Then comes the Sahasrara. 1000. 1000 petal is a representation. So 1000 petal into 144. 144 is all this added together. 96 down to 4 added to this 144. 1,44,000 are the variety of energy channels within the body, nadis. If somebody reaches that Sahasrara 1,44,000, he is a superhuman. Even if somebody reaches 96 in the Adna chakra, he becomes superhuman. What you call so-called powerful yogi. Many of the powerful yogis don't even reach 96. They'll reach some 10, 15 or whatever is it. But potential of human being is 96. So yogic system is identified maximum potential of human beings also through these chakras. How much you can reach, degree. Right? Your potential is mentioned in terms of 6 chakra. What is it? Numbers. If you are able to develop, the other day, one of our girls was able to read with blindfolded. That some part of the chakra got Agni chakra got activated. From maybe 10, it has become 12. Has it become 96? No. Right? At some part of Atma chakra gets activated, then intellect and intuition will start developing. Able to see the future, able to see the past, able to read the minds. Many of these siddhis will manifest when the Atma chakra gets fully awakened. The question is whether we have to fully awaken the Atma chakra. We don't. That's not the question we are addressing. I'm saying, what is the symbology and what is the meaning of a yogic system? It's a map, roadmap for consciousness evolution. And at 1000 petals, a fully awakened being may be equivalent of Krishna. I don't know. So a scale of human evolution is put it there. Is it clear? So the chakras are normally full, not open. Full potential is not there. So when I say chakras are potential, but that means your full potential is not opened. Your full potential in Atma chakra is 96 if it's fully bloomed. Maybe somebody, a genius, may have some 20, 15, like that. Maybe a Siddha Purusha may have 70 for 30. What is that human being can fully evolve is shown in that. So normally our chakras are like this, little bit opening. So you are not reached the human potential. The human potential called Vyakti Vikasa. Vyakti Vikasa. Vyakti becomes Shakti. So they have put a roadmap and they have put the visualization of the entire human potential in terms of Devatas, Ganesha, Shakti. They are what you can become. When Adna chakra is fully awakened, when Muladhara chakra is fully awakened, that potential is Ganesha Devata. Imagine Ganesha Devata is Muladhara chakra awakening, and Adna is the lowest chakra. What is Ganesha Devata? All sense organs of the Ganesha is fully magnified, fully aware, fully alert. Ear, eyes, nose, tongue, teeth, skin, all sense organs are fully magnified, fully alert, awake. That's only 4 petals, imagine. So that means our rishis have put the evolutionary roadmap for the entire humankind. Maybe next million years will happen. I don't know. Or next trillion years. But should we go through our entire life cycle? Don't need to. Someplace you say, enough, Baba, this game, and get out. Nana. Six chakras.
All the 6 chakras.
6 chakras become energized. Subramanya means 6 chakras, Shanmukha. That's 144. We'll take up that chakra. Subramanya will take separately, each devata. So now, what we have to understand here, each chakra is an energy transformer, and each chakra, mind controls the body with the chakras. So body has earth element. What is earth element of your body? The muscle, the bones, right? Everything which is hard, made up of more earth element. So that is controlled by Muladhara chakra. Now you can remember the story of Ganesha. Ganesha Chaturthi is coming next week. So Ganesha is made up of clay. Ganesha is the Adidevata for Muladhara Chakra. So the Muladhara Chakra or Ganesha the Devata controls solid elements of the nature. Huh? And you know what petal which Ganesha likes? Which is the Ganesha flower of Ganesha? Hibiscus, red color, Muladhara Chakra. Muladhara Chakra is Earth Chakra. Okay? Understand? So please understand, Ganesha is the beginning of the potential of human being. That's why Ganesha mantra says, Tvam Mooladhare Sthitosi Nityam. And that is only 4 marks. Fully 96 is fully 96. So you have to understand how our rishis have mapped human potential, Vyakti Vikasa. I mean, I'm saying, is it possible? I don't know. But they have at least said this is what is possibility. And what is possibility is called Devata. And how much is possible called number, chakra, petals. And how to make it possible is called yoga. See the vision of those people. Earth element which controls solid, bones, muscles is controlled by Muladhara Chakra, root chakra. Water element is flowing. All flowing things in our body, the tears, semen, urine, the blood, all these things are controlled by Swadhisthana Chakra. Flowing. Then heat in our body temperature is controlled by Manipura Chakra. Your temperature is 98.6 degree, precise, controlled by Muladhara Chakra, Manipura Chakra. Then comes the wind element. Your breathing, your prana, your excretion, the childbirth, where lower movement is required, all those things are controlled by Anahata Chakra. Then the space element, sound production, talking and hearing, all those things are Vishuddhi Chakra. The mind is Atma Chakra, the mind and Buddhi, intellect. And pure consciousness, Sahasrara, Sadashiva. So Sadashiva has given a place in our body because ultimately we have to refer our body. Why you are telling Sadashiva in body? Because that is the center, fully developed center is connected to Parabrahma, Sadguru, Sadashiva. So all these chakras are in our nervous system because our consciousness is centered in the nervous system. Energy flows through the nervous system. Our brain has 3 parts: the lower brain, the middle brain, and upper brain. The lower brain is reptilian brain. It is common to snake, lizard, all reptiles, dinosaur, everything. And when you are born in the mother's womb, you go through memories. All dinosaur memories, all reptile memories will go through, because from amoeba you become tadpole, you become what you call as a fish, your reptile, all those things. You have memories already there now, recorded in the spinal cord. The spinal cord is your recording of your all reptilian memories. Then comes the midbrain. It's called limbic brain, emotion feelings, which is more common to mammals, animals. The neocortex is what is new to us, human beings, is called rational or thinking brain. So now your question, can anybody get out of enlightenment evolution cycle? It requires neocortex, where Sahasrara Chakra is there. It has to bloom somewhere. Up to animals, you cannot handle it. They cannot handle this because this part is not their brain. The neocortex is not there. They cannot get out of the evolution cycle. Even in human beings, the neocortex is there, but it's working for Mooladhara chakra, then it won't give up. The neocortex should be utilized for higher evolution. Otherwise, it will be lower evolution. Ravana is there, very powerful guy. He is very intelligent. His neocortex is fully developed. But all your actions are working for Manipura, Swadhisthana, and Mooladhara. Serving the lower. Asura. So the question is not what you have. Question is how to use it. Thousand is like Krishna, Avatar Purusha, equivalent of it. Even if you 5-10 marks are there, you good enough for you. Don't aspire for 1,000. A few rays of Sahasrara is good enough for us. See, the question is not what you have. The question is how you use it. So the Sahasrara, Ravana had very, very powerful intellect, very powerful develops neocortex. Sahasrara also. But what did you use? He used it for here, very powerful Maya Shakti. That means Atma is very, very well developed. Atma must be 96, right? He might have got some 40, 50 marks. Maya. But all this and this is working for lower level. It is not evolution, it is the development of the center. Let's say you have Pentium computer. And let's say you get a quantum computer. How does it matter? The Pentium and quantum computer, you can use it to hack somebody also, or you can do some business also. These are computers available to you. Well-developed computer. So is it used for what purpose? Is it evolutionary purpose or selfish purpose? It's just a computer. Brain is a computer. It's used by the mind. The mind is still in a dormant condition. It's not evolution. It is not evolution. It's a nervous system, which is evolved nervous system is available to you. Now, how will you use it? The mind is still primitive. You give a child a toy which is very powerful. How will the child use it? So you're mixing up a nervous system and body, right? The 96 or 1,000 is there, right? Even if you have 100 or 50 marks are there, that still can be used by lower vrittis unless you consciously evolve. Otherwise, you're still animal. As animal, you'll be evolved into a very powerful animal. It has not reached to higher level of consciousness using that machine. Machine is there, but whether you have reached it or not. Why did you get the machine? Because of some good karma, because of some evolution nature, for genetics, you got it. Ravana's father was a great evolved Rishi. Genetics, because of genetics, he has got a very evolved brain also. Who's father of Ravana? Kashyapa Rishi. Because of genetics, he got a very evolved brain also. Kashyapa Rishi was a very evolved being. Ravana is, I think Ravana's father is Kashyapa Rishi. So because of genetics, you got very good thing. But your mind, Jivatma, which resides there, with your Vasana and Samskara, are still primitive. So Jivatma has to reach to the higher center, operate with higher values. So Vibhishana comes from the same family. He doesn't have as powerful intellect as powerful mind as Ravana. But with that, he is able to evolve into Sattva-guna. Okay. So let us look at the chakras. So Mooladhara chakra, earlier I told you what it controls. So now Mooladhara chakra is the highest chakra for animals. The lowest chakra for human beings. The lowest chakra potentially started with Mooladhara. Survival instincts. So this is what is there in bacteria and amoeba. They don't know much more than that. No emotions, nothing. Right. And remember, two cells from your father and mother came together. The cell from the father has to fight with other million cells to get one cell. One cell. Bacteria instinct is there in Mooladhara. Started there. Survival. Muladhara is basically survival instinct. So then comes the Swadhisthana, which involves sex, fight or flight, reptiles, crocodiles, lizards. Then comes the Manipura, with warm-blooded animals, animal instincts, jealousy, desire, Manipura. Anahata, some of the human emotions will develop. Love, desire to love, caring, sharing, goodness. Don't think that animals also don't have. Animals also have. Okay? But their primarily lower instincts are more powerful. In human beings, slightly higher instincts are powerful. Love, animal also has love. But their powerful instincts are overpowering them. Then comes Vishuddha. So see here beyond Anahata and Vishuddha is what higher level of human nature opens up. Below this is animal nature. Okay. So at Vishuddha, this expression, art, culture is coming from evolved human being. And Atma, knowledge, scientific knowledge, spiritual knowledge, wisdom, and siddhis. Now human being is becoming more and more like godlike, more powerful, evolved human being. I would call as superhuman, where Atma Chakra gets fully developed. A scientist may have some ability of Atma Chakra developing. We are not speaking of 96, okay? Giants. Some amount of degree will give to good scientific temper, good spiritual knowledge, like that. Then Sahasrara is beyond all emotions. Now all emotions are over. All this, below this, all these emotions and mind. Sahasrara is pure awareness, liberation. So there was a question earlier somebody asked. When you want to focus on chakras, you will focus on the body. Chakras are non-physical, but body is physical. So how does focusing on the physical affect the non-physical? Was the question asked by Amol. So energy affects body, body affects the energy. How? This is a bottle. So the bottle. The water is the energy. So if I shake the bottle, which is physical, water also is shaken. The body, if you change, energy also gets changed. On the other hand, energy is, let's say, inside energy starts moving. The body, the bottle also starts moving. So by focusing on the physical, we are touching non-physical. Understand? So that's why you have the ability to change the energy pattern in you. When you change the energy, mind also changes. Right? This is the principle of yoga, Ashtanga yoga. By working on the body, you can change the mind and energy. Actually, by working on the body, you're changing energy. Consequently, you change the mind. When the body change the energy, change the mind. That's how yoga is about. Ashtanga yoga means you start from the physical. Raja yoga means you start from the mind, energy. Mind directing the energy or energy directing the mind. It's called Raja yoga. Ashtanga yoga is body directing the energy. Slightly difficult because you don't know precise, there's no accuracy. You don't know exactly what it's doing. In Raja yoga, Kriya yoga, you get more accuracy because you are working on the mind and energy. In Jnana yoga, you are working on the buddhi, intellect, intellectual energy. So, koshas, Annamaya kosha, Pranamaya kosha, Manomaya kosha, Vijnanamaya kosha, Anandamaya kosha. Hatha yoga works on Annamaya kosha, which will affect Pranamaya, Manomaya, Vijnanamaya, Anandamaya. But it's not precise. A lot of circus yoga because it's gross. Raja yoga and Kriya yoga works on the Pranamaya kosha, Manomaya kosha. Atma Vichara works on the Anandamaya, Vijnanamaya kosha. Deeper, subtle. So if you work on any kosha, will affect other koshas. If you work on any layer, it will affect other layers. But how much precision you get is the difference. So let us So I'll give you an example. When you feel angry, anger is an energy movement, mind movement, right? There's an energy movement called anger. So that affects your body. Which part of the anger body burns? Jealousy. So energy movement within the body affects the body. By affecting the body, you can change the energy movement. That's the principle. So let us understand what we are trying to say. When we say we are a human being, are we really so? You are a human body, but you can live in different chakras depending on the evolution. When you are talking to a man or a woman, you may be as well talking to a crocodile. Because only Swadhisthana chakra is active. Language and all come from the higher chakra. But you may be talking to a crocodile woman or a crocodile man. Because which samskara, which chakra is active makes a difference. You see a human body. When you are talking to a man or woman, you can as well be talking to a fox. So people say, no, he's a fox. I mean, fox means cunning. Actually, it's a language expression, but really he is living in the lower chakras. Fox mentality. Samskara and vasanas coming from that. Donkey. Okay, is there using it abusing words? You are a donkey. But really, your evolution level can be stuck to one of these levels. Where energy is stuck. So same human body, you can have an evolved human being, is called Devata. That means he has so broad heart. The broad heart can include the whole universe. The body is human, but he is divine. Don't be fooled by what you see. Human being is just a skin. But what it covers inside, what is there inside? The same human body can have a demon inside, asura. Living only for the lower center. So when you are talking to, I'm talking to human being, don't be under the illusion. It can be human being is a donkey being, or a monkey being, or a reptile being, or a snake being, or a tiger being, or a fox being, or a monkey being, or a devata being, or a asura being, or a Sadguru, enlightened being also. So don't be fooled by what you see. See what you cannot see. For that you have to evolve. समझ गए? Anybody has a question so far? Anybody on Zoom?
Hari Om Prabhuji.
Hari Om Vasu.
Don't be fooled by what you see. See you what you cannot see. For that you must evolve. I will
How
tell.
you can see without you see, without what you can't see.
You ಕೇಳಿದ್ರಲ್ಲ Prabhuji, what is key takeaway ಅಂತ ಇದೊಂದು ಸಾಕು Prabhuji.
ಇದೊಂದು ಸಾಕು. That's what called insight. Okay. Instinct, intellect, intuition, intelligence. I'll take a class. The insight or intuition has to develop. Then what you can see what you cannot see with the physical eyes.
Very nice, Prabhuji. Thank you so much.
Any questions?
ಇದೊಂದು ಸಾಕು Prabhuji ನನಗೆ. I mean, apart from that, this is really
yeah. Wonderful. So, any questions, Shravanji, Amol, Ashwini?
No, Guruji.
So I have become so perfect. Everybody will understand the moment I speak.
Said children, they don't have words, so they see only one. But they do see form, no name, but form they can see.
That's your understanding. They don't form, the form appears, but we are saying that they are able to see form. They are seeing a flow of energy. And I say, to say they are seeing flow of energy is also suppression. There's a flow of energy. That's all. Anybody else has any questions? People sitting here?
Why?
It's there, it's there, it's there. Only my picture doesn't. It's there. Dashavatara is not complete. There are many hundreds of avatars. 10 avatars are taken sample. Any questions? Clear? Shall we go to the next topic?